we came into this and it felt so different to have Zoom meetings as opposed to in person. There's these things that now seem like ancient relics of the past. Sometimes I think about shaking hands with everyone that's coming up to speak. Well, that's never going to happen again. But it was a thing, and that was such a big part of our meeting experience, and now that's gone. But even without the handshaking and the in-person elements, it's still Toastmasters. We are still meeting people, we're still making friends, we're still having a fun time, and we are still learning as we go and growing and adapting to the environment that the world has presented us with. And that's really what you should remember when you go into your own meetings and trying to make them successful and make them dynamic meetings, is that it's still about learning how to become a communicator and a leader. And a lot of the problems that you're facing, that we're all facing, can be tackled head on with those skills, with communication and with leadership. Connecting people, bringing them in by doing as much virtual communication as you can, reaching out, posting your group on social media or on whatever virtual platforms you have internally in a corporation, and doing everything you can in a virtual environment to get the word out there and get people in. We've had a lot of members who aren't here because they're just busy. There's kids in the house, they're stressed out. We've had people, but we've always had people in our Toastmasters clubs whose lives have changed and they've had to move on. And that's why you bring new people in. And I think that for as many people out there who unfortunately can't make our meetings because they've got a 6-year-old next door that's trying to do virtual school, there's other people who now they don't have to commute to work. They aren't getting as much out of their house to socialize, and they are looking for something to do, something, a community to be a part of. And that's where we as Toastmasters can come in, is by offering that community, offering that to people and letting them know it exists. And we have to do a little bit more work to do that now, but that's part of being a Toastmaster, is getting out there and communicating the value that we can bring to the world.